Hello, I'm iPommy and welcome back to my channel. So today I want to hop on this trend again. One point I think I made a video where it was like, I'm gonna rank all of the cozy games I've played like every quarter of the year. That didn't really happen, but I do want to do another tier ranking of all of the cozy games that I've played so far this year. Now I have assembled like 17 games here because those are the 17 cozy games that I have played this year, but I feel like I'm actually missing some games. But it's just that feeling where you check and you check again, you check again, like no, I'm pretty certain this is it, but then there's just this feeling, and I know that once I edit and upload this, someone is gonna comment the game and I'm like, crap, that's the one. But yeah, this is all I have so far. So yeah, I just want to go through all of them, sort of rank them, and then review them a little bit and let you guys know, it's like a nice little overview of all of the cozy games that I've played, the ones that I would recommend or the ones that I would not recommend necessarily. So let's dive right in. Before we dive into the video, I do have a really big box to unbox because I'm working together again with Tomtoc, who have very kindly sent me some goodies and are sponsoring today's video. So let's go through a bunch of Switch cases that I received from them. I love their Switch cases. I've received some from them in the past, and my favorite that I'm currently using is this pink one that is so cute. It's like a light pink but also a darker pink, and then it has some pink accents in the inside, which if you can't tell, I do quite enjoy the color pink. I received 3 new cases from them, so obviously I have a lot now, and I would like to do a little giveaway. If you would like to win a case, then I'm giving away one here through YouTube and another one through my TikTok account. So I'll make a separate video for TikTok. You can check out my TikTok. It's linked in my description box down below. It's also iPommy, and you can follow that to stay up to date with the giveaway that I'll be hosting over there. So I'll be giving away this white case over on TikTok. Well, let me unbox it for you. This is such a pretty color. I love this so much. It's also like big enough to like be sturdy and you can take your stuff with you, but it's not like super huge, and it will definitely fit into your bag. So when you open it up, it looks like this. So there's this really neat little like pocket to put anything. I love to take, sometimes I'll take like amiibo cards with me, for Animal Crossing. I also always take a little wipe with me to clean your screen with, so that's perfect with these little pockets. We have quite a lot of room to keep our games as well, and then obviously this is the really soft and protective space where you can put your Switch in, and there's also this little like band to keep it even more protected like that. So yeah, awesome cases. I love these ones so much. And again, I'll be giving this one away over on my TikTok account, so if you want to enter the giveaway for this one, make sure to check out my TikTok. Another really pretty case they sent me is this gray one. Look, I love the yellow detail on this. It says Tomtoc on here. It's so cute. Oh my god, I love this. It also has like this sort of like jeans kind of, I don't know what kind of fabric this is, but it kind of reminds me of jeans or like a couch. I love it though. So the inside for this is basically the same as all of them. So we have this little pocket, we have room for our games and room for our Switch beneath that, of course. And the last case is a classic black one with a cute little red detail on here, and we have their brand name in white. So this is what the inside looks like, entirely black, again with the pouch, the room for your games, and of course the room for your Switch. So I'll be giving away these cases here on YouTube, so you can either win this one or this one. Please comment down below if you would like to enter the giveaway. Please comment which version you would prefer. I'll choose one with these one and then one with the other one. So please also leave a way for me to contact you, whether that be through Instagram, through Twitter, an email, so I can let you know that you've won. So yeah, obviously the rules are just be subscribed to the YouTube channel and comment down below which color you prefer and how I can contact you best, and then hopefully you'll win a case. So yeah, these cases are really cute. Make sure to check out Tomtoc. I'll have all of their details linked down below and also in a pinned comment, so you can check out their website, see all of the other really cute colors that they have, because they have so many cute cases and Switch accessories. Make sure to check them out if you want one for yourself. And thank you to Tomtoc for sponsoring today's video. Now let's dive into the tier ranking. Okay, so I have my little tier list here, and I'm just gonna go in the order that they're showing up here. So the first game that I have here is Everdream Valley. Everdream Valley is a cozy farming sim, so this is one that's more in the farming genre, which we do have quite a lot of those. In this one, you spend the summer with your grandparents who have a farm, and you help them out on the farm to kind of like do all of these little tasks that you need to do and just make sure that the farm is doing well, it's looking good. This is heavily focused on animals, however. At a certain point, you will unlock this thing where at night you will sort of like be able to get into the minds of these animals and play like that, which is definitely the sort of more unique twist that this one brings. I have to say, I tried to leave out a couple of games that I felt like I didn't play enough to really get a review up. For example, those games are Lakeburg Legacies, Wildflowers, Haven Dog. Those games I feel like I have to play more of to really give you guys a review. Everdream Valley just like barely made it in for me because I did play it a little while. I'm pretty sure I featured it in a video as well, but I feel like I need to play more to conclusively say like if I love it. So for now, this is gonna go in the B tier for me. I did like it, but I was personally running into some performance issues, and I, just a personal opinion of mine, really want to be able to customize a character completely, like have lots of customization options. And if I can, I would prefer not to play as this sort of like chibi kid looking character. I prefer to play as like an adult, but I get that that is part of the game, but that's just my like personal opinion. So this goes into the B ranking, which I think is a really good ranking. Next up on my little list here is Pico, which is such a cute game, and I have played this. It runs really well on the Steam Deck, and it's just really adorable. I love the colors in this one, the cute little like pixel graphics, and I just love the fact that you are a beekeeper. I've said this so many times already. I wish I was a beekeeper, but it's probably best for now that I just live out these fantasies in a game, which is exactly what you can do with Pico, and I love it so much. I'm gonna put this one in the A tier over here. I think it's a really good game. Obviously it's not like some sort of AA title, the best game ever or whatever, but it's really fun and enjoyable, and I just personally am a sucker for doing little tasks. And I also love that it's not a farming game because I love farming games, don't get me wrong, I do, but it's also nice to get a cozy game that is not following the same sort of like farming formula but takes a unique sort of take and twist on it, which I really appreciate with Pico. Okay, Coral Island, S plus. Coral Island is already so good, even though it's still in early access, and I am so excited. I'll be away on holiday. By the way, this is maybe good for you guys to know as well. If you're not on my Twitch streams and my Discord server, whatever, you might not know that I'll be in Japan from the 3rd of August until almost at the end of August, basically. So I'm not really able to play any games. Coral Island is getting an update in August, and I can wait until I'm back home to play this update. I am so excited about it. I can't wait. The update is going to be amazing, but Coral Island is already so good. The graphics are wonderful. It recently got Steam Deck verified, so if you have a Steam Deck, highly recommend to get it on there because you'll be able to play it handheld, which it's just a perfect cozy game to play handheld. It is set to come to the Switch, but we don't know when yet. That's probably going to take a little while before it's coming to Switch. And I also like that Coral Island is inspired by Indonesia, so it has more of a tropical island feeling in that sense. You can dive as well. There's all these like really cool and unique things that you can do. It's definitely not just like your regular old farming sim. Lots more content you can do. Okay, next is Cult of the Lamb, and I have to say this one I'm always like hesitating if I should put it in the cozy gaming genre because it can be a cozy game, but it also can definitely sort of like not really be one. It's very combat heavy at times, like it has horror influences, but it's also so cute and so fun and just such a unique and good game. And yeah, honestly, oh no, you can see it. Well, you can barely see it, but it's in the S tier for me. I have the black logo here. I should have downloaded the red one, I'm sorry, but just believe me, trust me when I say Call of the Lamb is here. This is so on brand for this game though, like so dark, lurking in the shadows. I really like this game a lot. I want all of their merch. Their social media accounts are amazing. They're so funny. It's just a really good game. What else can I say? Now to the most controversial one, where I keep flip-flopping on my opinions on this game, Disney Dreamlight Valley. I have to say, with the newest update, I am really back into the game now. I am still not a fan at all of their monetization system, the microtransactions, especially the fact that they're already focusing so heavily on microtransactions when we're still in early access, and if you want to play the game you already have to pay for it. Like, it will become free at some point. I know some people were commenting on my latest video too, like, I don't believe it's gonna be free anymore. I don't think there would be any reason for them not to make it free. I don't think that would look good for them like at all to suddenly not make it free. I definitely think they will be making it free, but I do wish as well that they will just put out an update and be a little more clear in their roadmap on when exactly they intend this game to sort of like launch and just become free to play. However, that being said, you don't need to buy any of the microtransaction stuff, and I have to say, especially now that we can earn a lot more currency, I am liking it more. I don't feel like it's as predatory as it started out as, and they are definitely like, I feel like they are trying their best to balance whatever management might want, you know, just like profits wise, but also what the community wants, and trying to sort of find solutions for that, and sort of fun and creative solutions. If you don't know what exactly I'm talking about, I did post a cozy gaming news video where I go through the new Disney Dreamlight Valley update and like what it entails exactly and what you can expect. So I'd recommend to just watch that video. So for me, actually, I think the last time I did this, I put this very low. I think it's somewhere between A and S tier for me right now. I mean, I can't deny I almost have 200 hours into this game. I do play it every day again now, and I am having a lot of fun with it. And you really don't need to be a Disney fan necessarily, I would say, to enjoy this. They do a lot of stuff, and it is a beautiful game. If it wasn't for this horrible like microtransaction monetization thing that I just don't like in games in general, it would be an S tier for me, but for now it's A tier. Currently, who knows what might happen. They stayed release like change so much about the game that my feelings change all the time as well. So next up we have Dordogne, which A tier, I think, for me. I haven't finished the game yet, so I've heard it has like a beautiful but heartbreaking like emotional ending. So maybe once I finish it, it will become like S tier for me. I don't know, but so far it's been a really great game. This is like a very beautiful and cozy visual novel, but you do get to interact and play quite a lot with this game. It's not like you're just reading everything and sort of passively watching the story unfold. You really like get a lot of moments where you gotta solve little puzzles or find items and just walk around the environment, walk around in the house, run around, swim around, whatever. So it's very interactive in that sense. And yeah, it's a beautiful story. It definitely deals with loss. Like the game starts out with the main character being grown up, and she's gonna go back to Dordogne to visit her late grandma's home. Her grandma has passed away, so definitely consider that. It deals with topics like these, and she doesn't remember anything from spending her summers as a child with her grandma. But as she goes back and finds more items, you'll unlock like new memories, sort of go back in time and play little as like the main character, which was little. It's beautiful, has beautiful music and art style, so I can definitely recommend this one. All right, next up is Fabledom, which I think for me right now is probably somewhere between B and C tier. I'm gonna put it in B because I think it's kind of unfair to put it on C. That's just because these types of games are not my absolute favorite types of games, so that's like on me. It doesn't reflect on this game at all, because I think for the type of game it is a really good game. Does that make sense? Very storybook inspired, which I love, and it's sort of like set in the Middle Ages. You get to sort of like manage this town, right? So you start out with something and then you grow it into something bigger. I'm just like, I love management games, but I don't love it when it's really just management, and I just sort of like gotta wait for my town to grow bigger. I was hoping for a little more RPG elements maybe in it, because I read in the beginning, you know, tutorials like you can marry and stuff, so I was like, oh, that's fun, but that's not really you, if that makes sense. It's like very detached. You're literally looking up at it from above, you know, it's that type of game, and so it feels like that for you as well. And so I would have liked it more if it wasn't like that, but then again, it wouldn't be the type of game and the genre that it is. So if you enjoy those types of games, and I feel like those games, I've never played those, but like Civilization or whatever, where you also start out small and try and grow your community, your village into like a thriving city, it's kind of like in that genre. So if you like those games, then I think you'll really enjoy this one. And the graphics are beautiful. It looks so cute, and it's very like cozy, especially once it starts raining and you have like crops growing and stuff. It's very cute. Harvestella. What do I do with Harvestella? I really don't know. I don't know. I played this for my Patreon page, so I made like a Patreon exclusive video for it my first time playing it. One of the really big downsides was that it ran terribly on my PC, even though I have a pretty good PC and I just upgraded my graphics card. But it actually it ran like pretty well on my PC itself, but I was also like capturing the footage, and that looked horrible, and I don't know why. That's not necessarily the game's fault, although I don't have it with other games, you know, it might be something with me, but that did impact my experience with it. I thought it was very pretty. I like the fact that you can date, and some of the romanceable NPCs are beautiful. I like the fact that we have RPG and farming, but it was very RPG heavy, very story heavy, and sometimes it felt like the cutscenes were so long and I was kind of like losing interest a little bit. I feel like though, if I pushed through a little bit and played a little longer, before, it will grab me. But so far for me, what I've played right now, it's C ranking. I was just way more hyped for it. So excited for it. I think I hyped it up too much in my mind. So it was a little disappointing when I started it and we were just thrown into the action and we had really long cutscenes and I was just feeling a little lost and confused as well with the story. And then I also didn't get to live my farming dream life. Customization of the character really isn't there as much. I feel like you can choose very little. So yeah, the beginning was a little eh. I liked it, but I didn't love it. Next, we have Lemon Cake. Lemon Cake is such a cute little game. I'm gonna put this in the B tier. This is a fun game that especially is just nice if you really want to relax, you don't want to think too much. Maybe you want to like just unwind, watch a Twitch stream, watch some TV, whatever in the background, and just have like a little game to play. I think Lemon Cake is wonderful for that. You run your own little bakery. You're actually sort of being managed again by this ghost that I think was the previous owner of the bakery. So you're just cleaning it up, opening it up again, and it's kind of like those games that I specifically, I don't know if you guys have the same experience, used to play as a kid, like Restaurant Dash, I don't know, like stuff like that, where you run around, you bake your bread, serve the customers, make sure they get everything in time. So it's like kind of managing that, and then every day as you wrap up, you have earned money and you can buy new upgrades and new stuff for your bakery. I like the art style, especially for this one. It's so cute, and like I said, it's just like fun way to spend some time if you feel like playing a game but you don't feel like breaking your brain over a complicated story like in Harvestella, or min-maxing everything and trying to think really hard, and just like relax a little bit. I think Lemon Cake is really good for that. Next up, we have Little Friends Puppy Island. I gotta put this in the A tier. Honestly, I love this one so much. I feel like it's not getting enough buzz. If you loved Nintendox as a kid, you'll love this game now. Can tell you that right now. It's so good. You go to this like island and you have all of these cute little puppies that you can take care of. You can wash them, like bathe them, you can walk them, play mini games with them, you can pet them, and I love the petting, especially like give them a good little scratch and they'll like lick the screen like they did in Nintendox as well. Especially something that I love a lot. So I mean, that's just really good. I love it so much. I don't really have any negative thing to say. It's not like a top tier game that is like filled with content or I loved it so much, but I really liked it. Pico. I think I gotta put Pico in the S tier, guys. It is such a fun game, and I'm sorry, Little Friends Puppy Island, but I will be a cat person at heart. It's just who I am. I have 2 cats. I love them so much. I'm just more of a cat person, and Pico is perfect if you are also a cat person, and especially if you're also into cozy tea making, because that's what you get to do in this game. So you get to run a tea shop and your customers are cats. Everyone in this world, in the town of Jellivent, is a cat, and they're all super cute and adorable. They have their own personalities. Getting to know them is really fun. I love the graphics of this one. It's just such a pretty and cozy game. It's also really great if you want to do something before bed that is not being on your phone or not watching TV. Pico is one of those games that I feel like is really nice to play before going to sleep. It's relaxing but still engaging, so you won't like boot it up and immediately just fall asleep. It's not too complicated. It's like such a nice way to wind down, and they've been updating it a lot as well, and there's more updates to come too, so I'm very excited. Pretty Princess Magical Garden Island. Where do I put this one? This is another one where it's a little difficult for me to say because I need to play more of it to truly form an opinion on it. I like it so far. It definitely has some flaws, you know, so I think it would be somewhere between C and B for me. For now, I'm gonna put it at C, but this might definitely like bump up to B once I've played more of it and get a little bit later into the game. My main issue with it, I think that a lot of people have been critiquing it, is that it looks very familiar to Animal Crossing New Horizons in some way. Sometimes it looks like they straight up copied some stuff, which for me, it's fine if you're inspired by a game. I'm also not a game developer. I don't know all of the details about it, but if you're like blatantly copying stuff, I feel like that's maybe a little too far. But besides that, I do think gameplay is just really fun. Like, it's relaxing. It's just not that deep. It's another game where it's just super chill to play. You don't have to like put your entire brain, all of your energy into this one. It's a really nice way to just wind down and relax with it while you also watch some other stuff. Like decorating wise, if you're looking for something fun where you can just decorate a little bit, walk around, that's a really good game for that. Ooh, the Ranch of Rivershine. I feel like I'm being very like, I don't know, I'm ranking them a little low, but I promise these games are all really fun. I just gotta rank them in some way, right? And just nothing beats Coral Island or Pico for me. This is what it is. And I think the Ranch of Rivershine is another one where, one, if I was a bit more of a horse girl, I used to be one and I thought I still was, but I noticed that I'm not like that into horses anymore. So if I was a little bit more of a horse girl, if there was a little more focus on like character, you as a character creation, I would rank this higher. For now, this is probably again like C, B rank kind of for me. Need to play more of it to see if it improves for me, because there's still some stuff for me to unlock later in the game. But if you are a horse person, you love horses, you love playing games that feature horses, you love like doing contests, breeding the horses, picking out new horses, all of that stuff, you'll love this game. This is a really good game for you. It's just something that I enjoy, but I was kind of hoping the game would be a little more well-rounded. But I mean, it's a horse game, so honestly that was also on me for hoping there would be a little bit more besides horses. It's really a horse game. If you like that, then you'll love this one. I have to say the art for this is beautiful, like not necessarily maybe like the in-game like characters, but the sprites specifically for all of the NPCs, they're all really beautiful, and I love that they look very diverse and unique as well. Research story, okay, for now research story for me is B tier. I'm very sad though, the developer's struggling a little bit with controller support, so Steam Deck is currently saying that it's just not compatible. I have to try it out again on Steam Deck and see, because I could sort of make it work when it just released. If you play this on PC, it's a really fun game, and again there will be more updates coming in the future, and I think with those updates the game will be bumped up for me. But right now, the state it's in right now, I would say B tier is a pretty good like tier for me to put it in. And this is super cute, so it's definitely like a different twist. Again, you can think of something like a farming sim, but instead you're a researcher and you're researching like plants, but also all of these adorable little critters. And there are NPCs that I think you'll be able to romance later on, and some of them are fantasy inspired, which is especially why I love it. Like almost all of them are actually, like elves and orcs and all of that stuff, which that's right up my alley. I'm actually kind of excited to play this game again now that I'm talking about it. I'm hyping myself up. So yeah, this is a good game. Just waiting for a couple more updates, and I'm really hoping there will be more controller support compatibility with the Steam Deck, but I'll keep you guys updated on that. Stardew Valley, what do you think? Any guesses? D tier probably, right? No, even gotta put it here, sorry. Best game ever. Favorite game out of all of these games. It's still my absolute favorite game to play. It's just perfect. Literally do not have any complaints, nothing negative to say about this game. Like, I'm not even kidding. I just love it so much. If you haven't played this yet, please, I'm streaming it a lot right now on Twitch because I am doing a 100% perfection playthrough. I've been playing this game for years, but I never tried that. I'm also checking out some new stuff that came with later updates that I haven't played before, like Ginger Island. It's really fun. There is so much to do, which is a good thing. It's a good thing, but it can be very overwhelming for people. So I keep saying to everyone that's coming into stream, I keep saying in YouTube videos, please just play it. It's okay. Don't look at me. Don't look at what I'm doing. I've been playing this game for years now. I kind of know how to be like efficient with stuff, and then sometimes I don't. Sometimes I just blow up my whole shed with a bomb and I have to restart the day, and that's okay. That can happen. It happens to the pros. You have endless years to figure it all out and go at your own pace and just start doing more and more stuff when you feel comfortable with it, and I promise you, you'll have so much fun with this game. It's so good. Please just give it a shot if you haven't already. I don't think you'll regret it. So speaking of farming sims, the next one is Story of Seasons: A Wonderful Life, which is actually the game that it used to be the Harvest Moon game. They kind of split up. Stardew Valley is inspired by Harvest Moon games, so even though this remake came out after Stardew Valley, it was there before Stardew Valley. So it's not a rip-off of Stardew Valley. I've been getting loads of comments talking about that. Where should we put Story of Seasons: A Wonderful Life? Difficult for me. I think it's somewhere between A and B for me. I think for now I'll put it at B. But again, I've played about like the first year in game only, and I keep hearing everyone like saying it gets so much better from year 2 onwards, but it is just a bit of a slower game. And for me it was difficult because I just started playing Stardew Valley again, and then going to Story of Seasons: A Wonderful Life is a bit of a culture shock. It's kind of like, why do I not have 10,000 things to do in a day? Why can't I just go fish and then that's kind of it for today? Especially in the first year apparently, where it's a little slower. I think it has the potential to get a lot better, and I feel like once I am another year or so in the game, this could very well be an A tier game for me, but for now it's at B. So yeah, keep that in mind for yourself as well. Ooh, we're almost through it. So the last game on my list is Sunhaven. I think Sunhaven for me right now is A tier, but another one I keep saying this, that I haven't finished year 1 in the game. It's not a farming sim, and I feel like once I have and I've unlocked a lot more stuff, this might very well be S tier to me, especially if it also starts running just like perfectly well on the Steam Deck and they fix some more bugs. For now, those are kind of the things holding me back a little bit, only a tiny bit. I've already been enjoying this game so much. Again, I just am a sucker for anything like fantasy themed. If I can play as an elf, I'm already having a great time. So there we have it. That is it for my cozy game tier ranking list. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to check out Tomtoc. I'll leave everything in the description box down below, and don't forget to enter my giveaway. You can enter my giveaway on YouTube by commenting, or you can go to my TikTok and run for the different giveaway for the other case, depending on which color you prefer. My TikTok is linked in my description box down below. So thank you so much for watching this video. You can find all of my social media in my description box down below, as well as my Discord server, which you're very free to join. You can also find my Patreon page up there. You're very welcome to join the lovely community of Oakwood, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.